EFT Tapping, Emotional Freedom Technique. This is a tool I used in the past 2 weeks that helped me to the moon. I cannot believe the results and the effectiveness in clearing blocks, mental blocks, money blocks, making me take action towards my desires, my financial goals. So it's amazing. It's amazing. I'm not an expert on this. I will read you some notes I took, but overall it's a technique, body, because you will touch some meridian points in your body. So it's a body-mind connection that is meant to release things and stress and limiting beliefs and past conditioning, even traumas that we hold in our body, we hold in our nervous system, by touching these nerves and also addressing, holding in mind and saying affirmations. So addressing our problem at hand, our issue that we want to overcome. So this helped me a lot, and I am here to report great benefits in terms of, like I said, dissolving my blocks and breaking my family patterns. Some of them, because of course I still have a lot. I don't realize now, and I'm not aware of those, but I know that I cleared out a lot of this past conditioning. I dissolved a lot of my blocks, money blocks, like I said, and mental blocks and self-worth blocks, and the things that can be possible for me, because I see myself with different eyes. I see what's possible for me and what I can deserve and what I'm worthy of, with a more positive light. At the end of the day, all of us, not only me, we have the life and the experiences that we, in our subconscious mind, believe that are possible for us, and second, that we are worthy of receiving. So of course, if you don't believe that it's possible for you to be a millionaire, as I didn't believe for the majority of my life, actually for 40 years, until recently, I didn't believe that this is a reality that is possible for me. And if you don't believe that you deserve to have this money, because maybe you believed, like I believed, that you have to put in the hours and to do hard work for this money and to make great sacrifices, painful sacrifices in order to become a millionaire. So of course you disregarded it, or you believe you don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. You are not worthy of having this money because you don't have value to provide, to balance this income, this revenue. You don't have that much of the value. Who am I? Who am I to sell products to large masses, or to sell a small number of products but with a high price? Who am I to charge that much amount of money for my services and my products? And if you have these beliefs like I had, this video is for you, will help you tremendously. If you want to skip all the story, all the explanation, the idea and the benefits about this technique, you go directly to the exercise, because we will do this exercise that I advertised in the thumbnail. So we'll do this exercise I did for the past 8 days daily, to increase, in your case maybe you have an income but it's smaller, or to have an income like me, because I don't have anything to increase, because currently I don't have an income. But either way, this helped me regardless. I still don't have an income, but I had the courage to take the steps. I will tell you a bit more about this, but if you want to go directly to the exercise to make an income, to make a revenue of 10,000 euros after taxes on month, go directly to this minute. I will write it here on the screen. So, like I said, I'm not here in the position to have the results of this EFT tapping, the results of this precisely this exercise of having an income of 10,000 euros a month after taxes. Not yet. I will have this video, I am positive, I will have this video in a short future. I am sure. I have this inner knowing. Do you know that feeling? Put it in the comments. Do you know that feeling when you just know that something is going to happen? I just know. But I have other benefits prior to achieve that big goal. For me right now, 10,000 euros a month, it's a big goal. Of course, it's a matter of perspective. For somebody that has 50,000 euros a month, 10,000 euros is not a big goal, of course. But for me, and to me right now, at this stage in my life, it is a goal. So, other benefits. I took action. This is actually one of the benefits of this technique. Makes you release all the fears and gives you courage to act in the direction of your goals. So let's say you have a goal that seems too big for you. After these exercises I did, it seemed not that big and not that scary. And I broke down in little steps that I can do daily to move in that direction. So one, that was huge. To make it smaller, feel that is not that big of a deal to make that much amount of money. So reporting to different people, different incomes in my same branch, that's not big. That made it in my mind like an achievable goal. It's not out of this world. Increased my self-worth, my self-concept, increased my self-esteem. After this exercise, I feel like I'm a different person, like I'm a goddess. I can do this. The energy and the sentiment, the feeling of I can do it, it's real, guys, it's real. It's this empowerment that nothing is out of my reach. Of course I can do it. Of course I can have it. Of course I deserve it, because this self-esteem increased my sense of worthiness in my value, in my products, in my services that I provide. If you are curious and want to know, I'm talking about me losing weight, because I struggled with body weight for the majority of my adult life. I lost over 45 pounds 3 years ago, so I keep it off. And I lost it without calorie deficit. I lost it adopting this high carb, low fat, whole food, plant-based diet, and without crazy exercise, mostly walking and push-ups, because I love this kind of the shape of my arms, firm and athletic, and some squats. And this is the business I created, because I have the page, I have the website. I started 2 years ago, the web page, but never had the courage to promote my business. I felt like an imposter. Who am I? Who am I? I'm not an expert. I don't have credentials. Who am I to charge money, to take money from people just to share my strategy and the results and how I got these results? Who am I? So for 2 years, I kept adding information and polishing my website, but never promoting, like real promoting it. Because last year, of course, that was a result of some tapping too. I wasn't consistent, and some meditation and breath work I did last year. So I removed some blocks. I'm sure for that. I'm sure of that, because last year I took more action to polish even more the website, to even put the price for my services, and starting promoting that business on Instagram. I didn't do it right, of course, my fear and my blocks with sales and marketing. However, I did something, I did some steps. But right now, this week, I started my channel for that business. You cannot understand how big is that for me. To speak in front of the camera about a service I offer speak about my value is huge. So I started that channel, and I will put a link in the description below if you want to check it out. It's Lean on Carbs, the name of my business, leanoncarbs.com, the name of my website. And I did it. I did the YouTube channel to actually promote, how do you call it? Not writing a short caption on Instagram with a picture of my body slim and lean. No, actually speaking to people in front of the camera about my services. And that is huge. So I dissolved in these few days of tapping this particular exercise for having the income, having this revenue, 10,000 euros a month after taxes. And that's why I'm creating this video right now without even waiting until the money will come, because I know will come. Because already I have huge benefits after this exercise. As you can see, made me took action, gave me courage to take action, gave me self-worthiness. I believe in my value now. I believe it's possible for me. Give me this sense of possibility. Yes, that's possible for me. It's not a big deal. I can do it. This empowerment that I can do it. Because I'm not an expert on this field, in this EFT tapping, but I know that for sure that it's working. I will read for you some notes I took because you might want to know better. So tapping means touching with 2 fingers or 3 some points on our body, meridian points, while focusing, like I said, on the issue we have on hand. We can focus on an issue like present anxiety, stress, fear, anger, shame, guilt. I even did it in my period when I had this low PMS, depression and sadness, and of course a lot of angry and snapping at my family. And I went in the backyard and did some 5 minutes of tapping, releasing, accepting those emotions and releasing them. Oh my God, it was great. I went from feeling like a shit, like a failure, like a person that cannot control his anger, and like I said, very, very sad, to a level of embracing the life. And I felt even happy after that. Happy, joy. I was a different person than prior doing that session. Okay, so that this reduced stress and anxiety, like I said, and puts you, like I said about emotions, puts you in a better vibe. So elevate your vibration. You go from that guilt because you did something that you don't want to do. You don't want to yell and scream and snap at your kids, but you did it anyway, and I did it. So you went from that guilt that is very low vibrational, is very dense, and it's not constructive at all. It's an emotion that can make you to don't act in the direction of your dreams, to make you apathetic. So I went from that to happiness. So the theory is that when you want to manifest something positive in your life, you have to vibrate high. So you want to have these feelings of joy, acceptance, courage, peace, happiness, and that this exercise is good for that. I am a witness of this happening in my life in the past 2 weeks. Because prior starting the last week, so 8 days ago, this exercise for more income, in my case for having this income, I was doing the tapping almost every day when I had these episodes of anxiety and stress, and that relieved, that exercise relieved those dense feelings. Other thing that it's very important for me, and what this exercise did, I became more real and more authentic and honest with myself first, admitting my deepest desires and admitting the things I don't like and the things I like, my values. So speaking up for myself more and sharing with people these secret deep desires, like I said in the previous videos, about wanting to have financial abundance, wanting to have high income, to have a luxurious lifestyle, to have the life of a millionaire that was for me kept inside. So this exercise helped me be more honest and authentic, and to release, to dissolve all the fear of criticism and judgment and the opinions I can create in others when I'm that open, and when I admit what is my deepest desire. Other positive effect of this tapping was the realization that I can change. I can change my identity, I can change my body, I can change my financial situation, I can change the country I live in, and I can grow as a person, and my finances can grow with me as a result of me changing. So this is huge, because sometimes we are stuck because we believe we cannot change anything. We believe it's something impossible. When we cannot see a different reality, we cannot see how we can change that, because we put the focus differently. I read the book, and this is a topic for a future video, a book about our reticular activating system. And when we focus on how, and because we are so limited, we are like a dot, and we cannot see the height, we cannot see much. Like a dot, you see only in two dimensions, you cannot perceive other dimensions. So we are like that. Of course, we lack the knowledge of how that reality, that desire of ours can be achieved. So we focus on how. The problem is that we have to focus instead on what I want to have. Exactly, with details. And be bold and be courageous to admit what's your deepest desire, without fearing that your people, your friends, the family will judge you for wanting to have that much. And lastly, I had the courage to make this video, even though I don't have credential for this technique, because it's a non-invasive exercise, it's not dangerous, and anybody can learn it, to perform it on their own. So you at home, after learning the steps, you can personalize your own exercises. What comes to your mind in that moment means those are the issues you want to address, and you want to accept and let them go and dissolve those blocks. So like I said, I'm here to share what worked for me and to do this exercise. Before starting, make sure you have a notebook at hand and a pen to write down your ideas, because you will have, I didn't have from the start, from the first session, but then ideas come to me, ideas for new streams of income, ideas for how to break down in small steps, what's the next step toward that goal that seemed like a mountain, and this kind of stuff. Ideas, courage, and not only ideas to take action upon, only ideas about new blocks, new beliefs that you didn't even know you hold in your subconscious mind. Oh my God, I had this too, and in this session, this emerged in my conscious mind, and you put it on the paper, or you record, if you have your phone, you record your thoughts, and in the next session, you can continue this session with those thoughts and addressing those blocks and those beliefs, that programming that you find out now is one of your box. It's one of your blocks, and that is great. Okay, a little bit about how the exercise will unfold. At the beginning, we will voice our resistance. the beliefs that we are aware we hold, continuing to introduce the new beliefs that we want to shift into, the beliefs that we want to seed in our brain and in our nervous system. And you have to be honest. You can add your thoughts during this exercise. I often do when I follow exercises on YouTube with other people. I add my own thoughts, so I customize this exercise spontaneously, because facing with honesty all these blocks you're holding, well, all these beliefs you have, puts energy underneath them to make them be lighter, surface, and tap them away, dissolve all these beliefs. And this will give a tremendous energy of taking bold, very bold and big actions that until now we didn't dream possible for us, and we were so scared of. Okay, after the session is done, would be a short session. After that, like I said, you be prepared to record your thoughts and your ideas, but also to stay in that state for a bit longer, like with your closed eyes, breathing in and out slowly, because it's a state of excitement, anticipation of all the good things will come in your life, your big income that will come in your life, because now it's possible, because you believe it's possible and you believe you deserve it. And the feeling of possibility, like I said, excitement, anticipation, and possibility. And this is huge. And you will stay in that state for how long you want. And you will see it's easy to keep this high flow, high vibe, this high energy, high vibrational energy for the rest of your day. And of course, tomorrow you will do this exercise again for the next 10 days, for the next 30 days. Whenever you need it, you can do it 2 times a day, 3 times a day. It's that great. Okay. Now, stop talking, Janina, and start tapping. Take a big breath like I just did. You can close your eyes. I will guide you. I will tell you exactly where to touch with your fingers. So you take 2 or 3 fingers. And now let's start tapping these points on the side of our hand. Like I said, you can close your eyes and repeat after me. Although I know that I hold a lot of resistance against money, I want an income, and a big income anyway. Although I hold negative beliefs about creating a high income for me, I accept and honor those beliefs anyway. Although I have family patterns and a lot of money blocks, I love, accept, and honor all this past conditioning and resistance anyway. Because everything in life happens for a reason. I don't blame my family. I accept my family. I love all this conditioning they put on me, because this is the reason I'm here. I learned that lesson. I now overcome those limiting beliefs. We continue tapping on the top of the head. Although I have never earned 10,000 euros a month after taxes. I'm here for this money anyway. We tap now on the third eye. Although this seems like a huge money to me right now, I now know that it's only my limited perspective about how much I can earn. Going to outside of the eye. Yes, 10,000 euros a month after taxes. I know I can earn this money. Under the eye, I know this money is coming to me. We move, tapping under the nose. Because I trust in my self-worth. We move on the chin point. I know that I have so much to give. My value is infinite. Moving to tap to the collarbone. 10,000 euros after taxes. Monthly income. This is only the beginning. We move in a spot that I love to tap, and it's the solar plexus. Oh yes, I know I will have to take some action to make this income. We move under armpit with both hands or with only one hand, like this or like this. But I'm ready to take action. I love taking big and bold actions. We move at the top of the head. 10,000 euros after taxes. My monthly income. This is my monthly income. At least 10,000 euros is my monthly income for the rest of my life. Moving to the third eye. Yes, I'm ready for it. 10,000 euros in my bank account every month. Moving to outside of the eye. Yes, I know I had a lot of resistance against having this big income. Moving under the nose. But not anymore. I dissolved that resistance. 10,000 euros after taxes each and every month in my bank account. We move now at the collarbone. Yes, I'm ready for it. Moving now at the solar plexus. I am ready to see the opportunities. I am ready to create. Moving under armpit. I am ready to do things differently. Moving at the top of the head. Because right now, I am a different person. Right now, I know that's possible for me. Moving at the third eye. 10,000 euros. It's my birthright every single month in my bank account. This money is mine. Moving outside of the eye. Because I am worthy of it. I believe in my self-worthiness. Under the eye. because I have value. I have a lot of value to give. Under the nose. And when you have value, money is just a form of energy to pay you back for the value you give. Chin point. So this 10,000 euros after taxes monthly in my bank account is not ripping people off. Collarbone is my birthright, is the result of all the work I put in the past and I continue to put right now into this world. Solar plexus. This money is just a reward for the value I give to the world. Are the armpits? 10,000 euros after taxes in my bank account, month after month, for the rest of my life. Top of the head. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for all the events that will unfold to bring me in this reality where I have this revenue. Third eye, 10,000 euros after taxes in my bank account. Yes, from my actions, for the value I provide. Outside of the eye, but also from unexpected sources, surprise presence, unknown to me at this moment sources. Under the eye, because I'm ready to take action. I have the courage to take big and bold actions. To put in the universe my grain of value. Chin point. And I know that God will fill in the blank with the rest. So yes, I'm open to miracles. Solar plexus. Because I know that money comes to me from all over the places. Under the armpit, not only from my direct actions, not only from my clients. Top of the head. So yes, 10,000 euros in my bank account after paying taxes each and every month for the rest of my life. Yes, I'm saying yes to that reality. Outside of the eye. Because I'm ready. I'm ready to have this money. Under the eye, I know exactly what I will do with those monies. Under the nose, this money is my birthright. Chin. I'm ready to dissolve all my fears around having that much money. I'm ready to see how my life will change having all those money. Collarbone. Solar plexus. So yes, I am ready for it. I'm ready to earn all this money. Armpit. So all the things that need to happen in order for me to make this money, I am ready to do my part. Top of the head. I am ready to know my financial power. Third eye. I am now ready to tap into my abundance. Outside of the eye. I'm ready to enter into my rich era. Rich millionaire era. Under the eye. Oh yes, I am aligning myself with the vibration of these high incomes. Under the nose. And I am grateful and I appreciate all the things and the people that will contribute to this growth. Chin, yes, this is already happening. Okay, now take a big breath. Exhale on the mouth or on the nose. And like I said, you stay in this state of relaxation, because I'm now very relaxed, and I believe you are too. For a minute or two or more, you can even begin to do a mindful and a meditation or an inner work, like analyzing what thoughts you have right now, what other blocks emerged, and if you felt like you have resistance when you repeated after me some of the affirmations, you can continue right now. You've seen that it's not a very complicated exercise. You can continue tapping with those beliefs and addressing those blocks and staying more with those blocks and saying that you accept those blocks, because it's the way you grow, by learning how to overcome those limiting beliefs. So accept, allow them to rise, and then they will dissolve. You will see in the next days when we'll do this session again, you won't have any more those resistance, and that means they went away. They don't control you anymore on autopilot. So that was all, folks. Please share your experience in the comments. What thoughts you had, what ideas you had. If you had ideas for making more money, I would love to read those ideas. But also about the blocks that emerged, the beliefs and the conditioning that come to your conscious mind, that, oh my God, I didn't even know that I had and I have those patterns, that programming. So share it in the comments. That will give me ideas for future videos. And yes, like, share, subscribe for more like this, and we will see in the next episode. And don't forget, do this exercise daily. Do it daily, repeat it more times a day, and you will see how you change, how you think differently.